family of Mzee Nyachae. There are so many public servants in this audience who we would have loved to listen to. The Honorable Martha Karua, thank you so much for joining us. We are joined here by virtually all elected leaders from Kisii and Nyamira, led by our senator from Kisii, Mzee Professor Sam Ongeri, who is here. I know that by the grace of God, we are going to get an opportunity when we go home to speak one to another, and we have walked together this journey. I also would like to recognize the presence of our Chief Justice Emeritus, our elder brother, Justice David Maraga, who's there. If he could stand up and wave. Thank you. And Mheshimiwa Mayor Cage and the leaders of Nairobi who are here, who have worked with Mzee for a very long time, thank you so much. I would like to say this before I invite my colleague Mutahi Kagwe. Of course, before I invite CS Kagwe, we have so many colleagues from the executive branch of government who are here, principal secretaries, the deputy head of public service, Mr. Wanyama Musiambu, who was deputized by the president to sit through the planning for this funeral service, a number of permanent secretaries in the audience, and my cabinet colleagues who are here, CS Maina, CS Omamo, CS Kagwe, and all of you who are present. Up to his towering father, I actually never thought in my life, or never factored in my life, that such a day would come. Because for about 20 years, I've had the probably most unique privilege of working close and working with Mzee Simeon Nyachae. In everything except biology, I am Mzee Nyachae's son, because he raised me. I spent so much time with him, I traveled with him, and probably 2/3 of the impact he had in my life cannot actually be verbalized. And it's difficult to describe Mzee Nyachae in very few words. And I'm not alone. Actually, if we had time, let me be very sincere here. There are hundreds of people, those that were described by Prime Minister Raila Odinga here, hundreds of young people from all walks of life in this country, from Kisii, from all communities of this country, who would probably be nothing today had it not been for the personal intervention of Mzee Simeon Nyachae in their lives. I frankly do not think there is anyone I know who has educated the number of people that Mzee Nyachae educated. And I'm not shy to say this here in public. When you look at the education and the professional profile of the Kisii community, you have to address the Nyachae factor. The Nyachae factor is the resources that Mzee Nyachae mobilized and pumped into the education and professional development of our people. Incredibly generous and always available to support anyone who needed support. And I had this unique opportunity of having a front row seat in his life and seeing him in action. As I often say in public life, I am still using Mzee Nyachae's notes, even as I serve as cabinet minister. And I will cling on to those notes for a long time. In the last 8 years that I've been in cabinet, there has never been a time, until about a year ago when Mzee became sick and we couldn't speak very regularly, there wasn't a time, a stretch of time, that I did not either consult him, or he called me, or he actually never called, he summoned us to make demands on us on a number of things. And for my cabinet colleagues who are here, I took all the beating for your mistakes. And anytime you spoke out of turn, I am the one who was called and told how badly we are behaving, or how it was felt that we are not supporting the president enough. Because Mzee may have retired as a PC and as head of public service, but the head of public service in him did not leave. And the chief secretary in him never parted. Always in control and always in charge of things, and always very clear in his mind on what needs to be done. As I said, it will take a long time to comprehensively verbalize what Mzee Nyachae meant to very many people, including myself. As I conclude, I just want to ask, first of all, thank my mothers who are here and my brothers and sisters from the Nyachae family. I thank you on behalf of the hundreds of young people who passed through Mzee Nyachae's hands. Thank you for sharing your father with us. And thank you for complaint or displeasure or unhappiness in this family, even when Mzee sometimes spent hours with us, counseling these people or doing this. May the Lord bless you and continue to bless you for that. And lastly, I ask this. For all of us who are here, and the people that Mzee Nyachae had a strong impact in, the difficult part of our lives begins now, which is to leave his legacy. And I pray that those of us who have been and will be, as the Lord leads, be given an opportunity to either make a contribution in public service or work with others. May we never let him down. I was actually thinking the other day on Monday night that there is nothing Mzee did not do. He trained us on everything. He taught us everything. It's now upon us to leave that legacy and walk in his footsteps. And for our people who are here, wakusiba minto, umakakoyo ibintato tebeti about kobamo na kobeke kesaugeto amo. Now is the time to think about those things. Komenyana maskani, wakaka badibaito baliga baraibara, umaka ongeri na wakaka bande, umaka Nyachae okolire gasi aye ukolire. No umaka Nyachae throughout put all of us together. Wantonkora mboli bale sometimes ya mangana yankora kwane vocabulary, even some of the Kisii vocabulary yaki I learned it kule so mwaka. Takoleto bukaya yuga, takoleto buchoni, that I learned kule so mwaka Nyachae. Unobo oji, ino mwaka Nyachae onsometi vintevyonsi. Tati tobe abantu, toku erenda, na enda abantu toko lendeke saugito, na enda toko lendeke saugite lita. Mwanato sisemi, and once again, we can't thank this family enough for what you have collectively done to all of us. By being generous, gracious, kind, you didn't have to do it. And by doing that, you supported your father to raise all of us and to ensure that we are making a contribution to our society. With those remarks, I would like to invite my brother and my colleague, our Cabinet Secretary for Health, the Honorable Mutahi Kagwe, who will make some remarks and read a message of condolences from His Excellency, our President. Senator.